first.
Happy Thursday. Happy Friday, Junior, everyone.
It was a short week, but it felt really long. I don't know why.
It felt long. I mean, there was no work on Monday. Yesterday was yesterday Tuesday?
Wednesday.
What? Yesterday was Wednesday, so it was like technically Tuesday.
But it felt long for me.
Okay, well, I'm sorry to hear that. How's it going, Bill? How you doing, Sandra? How's everything going in your neck of the woods? Are you still experiencing fires? Did you fix the phone yesterday?
Yeah.
You deleted everything and reset it?
Yeah, maybe it's
weird. Our phone's having
issue.
issue.
Needs a refresh. Do you want to use my phone?
No, it's all right. It's so funny. Bill says this week is taking forever.
I agree.
Did you hear Michelle just say that right now?
It's so long. I don't know. I think it's the smoke in the sky that makes it longer. I don't know.
Yeah. So tons of fires and smoke. Yeah. Is your fire from Oregon, or is it or is the fire like in Washington? Hello, Sea Hill B. Happy Friday, Junior, to you. Where are you joining us from, and what is your name? Did I just post that twice?
I don't think so.
Okay. So, yeah, we're doing Bolo Thursday. It's Thursday. Thursday is my favorite day of the week because it's the day before Friday.
But it's not Friday?
Friday is not. Thursday is my favorite day of the week.
Okay.
Wait a minute. So Washington is burning. I didn't know about that.
Mm-hmm.
How? Really?
Yeah.
What is going on?
Oregon, too.
But why is the whole West Coast in flames?
Because of climate change.
It's crazy. Our entire week has been overcast on and off. Right now it's completely gloomy, and it's 100% because of smoke and fires. This is crazy. It's so stinking sad.
I hope this doesn't get worse. It's pretty bad. I mean, next year, I don't know what we're going to expect.
It's been getting worse and worse every year. Sandra says that the sky from LA is terrible. How's it going?
Hi, Cynthia.
How's it going, Cynthia? Happy Thursday to you.
Hello, Karen.
Bill says Tori has a ton of vinyl and we aren't selling. No, you are not. You guys have your own collection.
Every time we talk about Bolo, you're not selling those Bolos.
Yes, and Cynthia said climate change we had been hurting the nature for the longest time. It's something that's not new, and I think this is like Cynthia's area of expertise is vegetation, which is really interesting.
Oh, wow. Super interesting.
Bill says no, climate change really.
So this is why we're doing vinyl records. For the record, no, I'm just kidding. We've been going to a lot of estate sales, and we've been seeing a lot of vinyl records. But we don't touch them. We don't know what to buy because there are so many. So we've decided to do a Bolo Thursday on vinyl records.
So if you guys do have any knowledge that you want to add in the comments during the live, feel free to let us know, because true story what Michelle says, right? When we go to estate sales, we focus on other things. However, there's always a big stash of vinyl records, and we have met many resellers who go there just to find vinyl records. So if you guys know, Bill liked your joke. For the record, really, Michelle? How's it going to 2434 Collectibles? Discount deals? Kathy is posh. Lit art by me. Drop your name in the comment section and let us know where you are from. Okay, so Beverly. Hello, Beverly. Good evening. So share your vinyl record knowledge with us this evening, please, because we don't want to go back to another estate sale and miss out on potential profits.
So we'll go through the first one. It's the Beatles. Beatles, obviously, a lot of people have these records, so they're not hard to find. But sometimes when you go to estate sales, make sure you show up first if you do want to find these Bolo vinyl records. So,
but you know, the thing is, like, every single record isn't valuable. Even if you think like, oh, Elvis, it's valuable. Some Elvis records are not as valuable.
no,
So
it depends.
Which one did you want to share?
Yeah,
with us
so
today?
I have two examples here. So one is this vintage introducing the Beatles. So this, I believe, is their first record. And then we have the Beatles, which is...
but how much did it sell for?
It was sold for $1,000.
$1,000 for one vinyl record.
But if you look at the history in the last 30 days, the average sold price of their records is about $36. They have a really high sell-through rate of 22.38%. So just in general, Beatles vinyls have a high sell-through rate. So I would still grab them if I see them.
Okay, so that's good to know because you can usually, get records for $1 or $2 sometimes at garage sales or estate sales. So like Michelle said, it's going to be a win-win. The Beatles are so popular. I love the Beatles. Like, who doesn't love the Beatles? But also, records are becoming popular now. There's even new record players out there that are manufactured to look older. So, and a lot of records are being remade still at this point, right? So that's when you're going to want to check out all the estate sales.
Yeah, and they have reproduced a lot of new ones. Like, they try to make that, like Marina said, they try to make the new ones look really old. So make sure you check on the year when you think you find something, and double check the comps on the phone.
Yeah, so we have Brooker Osico. Sorry if I said that wrong. Oh my gosh. Okay, please let us know if we said that right. But anyway, he or she said, I always find vinyls, but I never know what to pick up. So excited for all the tips. Yeah, and like Michelle mentioned, this is exactly why we're doing this today, because we always run into them as well. 2434 Collectible, Fernando from Ranch Cucamonga, you're our neighbor. Discount deals for you is Brittany. Hey, Brittany from Texas. Hello, Sarah's Legacy, Sarai's Legacy. Bill says we have a 4-record collection from Bing Crosby singing the White Christmas soundtrack. Gotta be worth something. Yeah, I could see why you wouldn't want to get rid of that one. And so Fernando says different versions of each as well.
Right.
Good evening, Michelle. How you doing? Bill doesn't like the Beatles. Thanks for letting us know. Hello, Echo Exchange. And so we do have a question. And the question is from Bill. And he's asking, so how many records do you have in inventory?
3.
Yeah, so that's what Michelle was saying. Like, we always see them, but we don't know enough to know what to look for.
Yeah, we still have a brand new Elvis Presley record. And
Shrink wrapped?
Wrapped. And for the record, it doesn't sell.
And I also picked up a brand new shrink wrapped musical. Do you remember the name of that one? Mm-hmm. It's a musical record that I just thought was gorgeous. We haven't sold it either, but that's why we're doing this. So let's go on to the next one there.
Okay.
All right, so Beatles. The next one is going to be Led Zeppelin. Of course, that's like a given, right? So from talking to another reseller who specializes in only selling vinyl records, he mentioned that it's all rock albums that he looks for. So again, not surprised. This Led Zeppelin vinyl record, what's the name of this one? Can't really see it, but it has like the, what do you call that? Blimp. It has a blimp on the cover. It's sold for $2,463. Again, this was within the past 3 months on eBay. With $11.70 in shipping. I think for that price I would have offered free shipping personally, but okay, that works too. And then you see another one there, another rare Led Zeppelin Atomic, what is the name of that one? Atomic Asteroid Vinyl LP record. That one sold for over $2,000 as well, at $2,247 on eBay plus $8 shipping. And this was on a bid. This was, 11 bids. People were bidding to take it. These look in pretty decent condition as well. So, yeah. So Cynthia says, wow, I will be in the lookout for the vinyls now. Michelle says, wow, that's amazing. Bill says that's insane. Right? So we know we want to look for Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin is iconic.
I mean, even t-shirts. Like, his shirts sell, vintage shirts and vinyl records. So anything Led Zeppelin.
Good point. Even like authentic vintage shirts. That is true. All right. So the next one is...
Misfits. Is it Misfits?
It is.
Misfits.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know them?
I do know them. Of course I know them.
I don't know them.
Yes. Does anyone else know the Misfits? Let us know. Is anyone here a Led Zeppelin fan or a Misfits fan? Anyway.
When I was doing the research, they're all over. So this is like the top one on the list, top Bolo. So their average sold price is $115. And their sell-through rate is very high, 29%. Only 676 total sold in the last 30 days, and there are only 218 sellers. So these are rare, I would say, from 1986. So these are definitely Bolos.
Were you gonna share the Bolo?
Oh, yeah.
I've been waiting for it.
Oh, so the first one is Legacy of Brutality from 1986. This is crazy. This was sold for $22,000.
Let's not forget the 334 next to it. That's money too, right?
And it's one of 16 vinyl records. There were 59 bids on this.
There were 59 bids, and they also paid $5 in shipping, by the way. So just a couple of comments. Bill says, it's the Hindenburg. It went down in New Jersey. That's where I went to school for my Navy job. Oh, gosh, didn't know that. And Cynthia said 1, and you make it the week. Michelle says, my oldest daughter has just got into listening to vinyl, but she orders hers all new on Amazon, LOL. I need to get her interested in finding these. And Bill likes the Misfits. He says, now we're talking. So this is definitely truly amazing. There's another one. Yeah, definitely. I used to listen to a little bit of punk rock back in the day. How's it going, Ivy Blush? Happy Friday Junior to you. How are things in Boston?
All right, so not everything is $22,000. This next one is $1,559. This is called the Misfits 3 Hits from Hell 7. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, so it's another vinyl, and that one went for $1,559.94. $61 for shipping. That's a lot of money to ship a vinyl.
Poland. So that's
oh, that's why, from Poland. That is so cool.
But
I mean,
it must be really rare. If you gotta buy it from another country.
100%, yes. So that is awesome. Look out for the Misfits. All right, so, yep, 7-inch vinyl. That's what it is.
Ooh.
Yeah, and thanks for pointing that out, Bill. That one was a 7-inch vinyl, the last one we talked about. So
my bad.
The next one here, which is also 7-inch vinyl, 2 of them actually are from Nirvana, another band that I really enjoy. And so the top one here, it's Love Buzz, big with cheese. It is considered a rare vinyl. This is in the
black and white.
It's in the the cover has a black and white picture of, I think, the lead singer. And it sold for $440.
Kurt Cobain,
thank you, with 49 bids. So definitely that is a popular one. And the second one that we're showing shows like the head of a plastic, what do you call those? Like a doll with no hair and no eyeballs.
Lake on Fire.
Lake on Fire, again, 7-inch. It's very rare. This is grunge, that type of music. Nirvana for $367.59. with shipping of $18.85. There were 20 bids on that one. It came from the United Kingdom. Yes, and so there's a lot of people here. So let's see. Daniela said, it's rainy and gross, LOL, but it's going to be 68 degrees tomorrow. That sounds fantastic. Bill says like a 45 record. And Cynthia said, I used to hear Nirvana. Yes, totally. Michelle also, and Daniela as well. And yes, Bill isn't from Washington, right? So definitely got to visit there was like a cool music, what is it, museum in Seattle that
yeah.
I guess that's where they're from, and they have a lot of really cool Nirvana things.
Nirvana's from Seattle?
I believe so, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, so all right, so the next one, Michelle, you want to show this one?
Ozzy Osbourne. Again, rock, right? Unfortunately, I'm not like a big rocker, but I do know Ozzy Osbourne from that MTV show.
Super famous though. Yes.
So this first one is called See You on the Other Side, and this was sold for $787. And the second one that we picked out is called...
Sorry, the See You on the Other Side vinyl box set. It has 24 LP colored. It was brand new, and it sold for $787. But always look for what's iconic, for the icons out there. Sorry to cut you off.
It's hard to find brand new, too. And then this next one is Randy Rhoads Tribute from 1987. This was sold for $356. So the average sold price is high. It's for Ozzy Osbourne. It's around $59 with a sell-through rate of 38%. That's probably the highest out of all the items so far.
Yeah, and so Bill says go Seattle with the grunge, definitely. Also, 2434 Collectibles says, Fernando, that some Metallica LP do well. It's good to know. That makes sense too. Danielle says, I never look at the vinyls at Savers, so clearly I need to. Clearly we all need to. Definitely. And Bill said, heck yeah, Ozzy, biting the heads off the bats during the concerts. Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. That was definitely, I don't even know if I want to say it, but...
Is he still singing? Not really, right?
I don't believe... I mean, I think honestly, last I heard, I think he had a tour that he canceled.
Oh, so interesting.
So that's like a yes and a no.
All right. You want to do this one?
I'll do the next one, yeah. I really like Prince. So Prince is the next one. I just think he was like way ahead of his time, just the way he like dressed and how he, how he looked, how the artist like looked. But anyway, I'm sure this is not news. Purple Rain, brand new, sealed, originally 1984 vinyl, sold for $1,000 on eBay, plus $4 in shipping. The other vinyl that we're showing you here was the Rainbow Children. This was original and also brand new. It sold for $980 on eBay, and they charged $14.95 in shipping on that one. I would love to find a Prince album. I think if I did find an original Prince vinyl sealed, it would be hard to sell it.
Yeah.
It would be really difficult.
Yeah.
And so Brittany says, I love Prince. And Bill says, lost Prince way too early. Yeah. Purple Rain. Hashtag Purple Rain. 100%.
When did he pass? Like 2 years ago?
It's been longer than that, I think.
So this next one is pretty much, I want to know how Elvis Presley vinyls do.
Well, you didn't let them know that you love Elvis Presley. Like, huge fan.
Yes. Don't be a hater. All right. So it depends. Anything Elvis, I noticed anything like Hawaiian related, anything Christmas related are actually worth more money than others because he actually had a lot of records. So this one we have here is the Elvis Christmas album. This was sold for $1,000, and this next one is his famous song, Love Me Tender. And this was sold for $710 with 33 bids. Now, keep in mind, if you look at the breakdown of the sell-through rate, it's not that high. It's only at 9%. So, in this case, make sure you do know what album is, worth buying, sourcing.
Yeah. Yes. And so, can you sing a song, an Elvis song?
Why?
Just wondering. You love Elvis, so I was wondering if you could sing a song. No? Okay. Michelle got shy, so maybe next time. Okay, so the next one that we have on here is Kiss the band. I remember going to what do you call it? My mom used to have a piano store, so we went to a convention in Los Angeles about instruments. My sister was little at the time. She was like 5 or 6 years old, and we saw the band Kiss there, and the lead singer stuck his tongue out at her, and she
so funny.
started crying.
What?
But anyway, yes.
That's a good story.
Side note, she freaked out. But if you find Kiss, there's a really cool vinyl record road case. It's a box set, so a brand new one went for $4,000. Definitely not surprised about that. It looks like a really cool collector's item. And another vinyl from Kiss called Wicked Lester. It was a debut LP from 1972. This one, I think it's claiming to be signed. It was a swag signed record, sold for $9.95 with $15 in shipping. So any Kiss? Yes. So there we go. Daniela says, love Kiss. Another awesome band. Bill says Kiss. How's it going, Lizette? And Bill said, Michelle, you should binge some Elvis movies. Michelle is in love with Elvis. I'm not even kidding. Happy Thursday to you, Lizette. Daniela says, I wonder how much Queen vinyls are going for.
Oh, yeah, that's another good one.
That is a fantastic, fantastic band. And you know what? We're not going to go through like everything tonight. We actually only have one more to share with you. But what we do like to do with the Bolo Thursday is kind of like get your mind going for that week and set you up for the week. So, you know, maybe next week you can add that to your list of tools or items that you usually source, that we kind of get stuck in like sourcing the same things over and over. But maybe this week you can check out a new vinyl band every day.
Yeah. Like
how Daniela's, mind popped up to think of
Queen.
Queen. So, I mean, I'm going to check it out too. Why not? Okay, so the very last one that we want to share with you guys tonight
is Pink Floyd. So, Pink Floyd has a pretty high sell-through rate, 29%. The average sold price of the vinyl is $31. So here we have Arnold Lane. This was sold for $2,412 with 10 bids. And this next one, also Arnold Lane. So when you go sourcing, if you see Pink Floyd albums, look for Arnold Lane.
What's the name of the second one?
Same
name?
Yeah.
Arnold Lane. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so which means it keeps popping up in the results.
Definitely.
So it's not uncommon.
Okay. Got it.
But it's worth a lot of money.
Yeah, and the first one that sold for $2,400 is a normal record, but the second one was a 7-inch, and it still sold for over $2,000.
Yeah.
Both of those were not brand new either. They were pre-owned, and also Elvis was pre-owned, so a lot of like the older ones that are pre-owned, not brand new, will also sell for a good penny. So let's see here. Let's look at some of the comments here. We have Michelle says, yes, Queen Daniela, I wanted to. And Bill says, going through Saturday vinyl searches on. Yes, let us know if you score on anything. We would be so happy to know that you guys did score on something. Cynthia says, every time, and usually is nobody in that part. So, right? There's usually no one there. Everyone's looking for other things.
This is my favorite meme of the week, guys.
All right, you want to share it? You want to share it with everybody? So, first of all, it looks like, is it the Beatles crossing the street?
Yes, it's that famous photograph of the Beatles crossing the street. And I don't know their names, but one of the Beatles said, what happened? Because this other person is going backward, explain it.
Are they all the Beatles?
Yes.
So so it's the famous picture. It's black and white.
I believe
they're crossing the street. 3 Beatles are going in one direction, and 1 Beatle is going the opposite direction.
The Abbey Road.
And so the last Beatle says, what happened? And the Beatle who's going the opposite direction said, I forgot my mask. And I feel like we can all relate to this at this moment of time. We leave our home and then we have to return because we've forgotten our masks.
But it's so funny.
That's important, right? They're not going to let us in the store if we don't have our masks on. Bill said, yes, it was Abbey Road. And he said, I may have to send a pic of our collection. We would love that, Bill. And so Michelle said, I love your live, ladies. So informative. Love chatting. Thank you guys so much for joining us in our lives and being active participants. You make us have a really good time every single evening right after a long day of work, and we super appreciate it. So Bill says, stinking COVID. Cynthia says, yes, agreed, Michelle, the same, learning and being in the lookup. So
all right.
we hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you again for joining us today. Tomorrow is Friday. It is Fun Facts Friday.
Fun Facts Friday.
And so we'll see everyone tomorrow. Bill says, stay safe, everyone. Have a good night.
Good night.